If you have an emotional support water bottle, then you need an emotional support water bottle holder. In my last video, I made this fleece jacket, and at the end of the video, I mentioned that I thought it would pair really well with this paracord sling crossbody water bottle holder that I saw on Pinterest, and I really wanted to recreate it. So I did my research and I learned a lot of paracord knotting techniques that I'm going to be sharing with you today in this video. So if you want to recreate this water bottle holder, keep watching and follow along with the video. The good thing about this holder is that it's fully customizable to your specific water bottle size. So for this one, I'm using a 32-ounce water bottle from Lululemon, but it can also fit a 16-ounce water bottle like this because it has an adjustable cord stopper at the nozzle. So when you're making this, try to adjust it to your specific water bottle size so that it's not falling out of the holder. And I'll be sharing all the materials that I used for this holder in the description below, as well as in this video. For this specific holder, I used around 50 feet of paracord, and I actually got this 50-foot paracord from Winners for about $4, but you can find this for cheap on Amazon as well, and they come in large quantities. For this holder, I made it plain, but I feel like it could use some charms at the knots. So if you had some extra charms, you can definitely add them here. I think it would look super cute. I did keep this one a bit more minimal, but honestly, you can customize it and it's so versatile. You can change the color of the paracord or even the hardware. You can even change up the knotting on the strap if you wanted to, and just customize it to your own aesthetic. Let's go. Once all the pieces of paracord are prepped for the holder, start by taking the shortest cord and push it through the cord stopper. This will be the piece that holds the net together at the top. Make sure to melt all ends of the cord so that they don't fray, and place it on the neck of the water bottle. The first knot we'll be doing is called the snake knot, but before we do this, take the 5 pieces of paracord and tuck them through the neck loop. Cinch the neck loop so that the 5 cords are snug and space them out evenly around the bottle. For the snake knot, we'll be connecting the cord groups together, so we'll start by crossing over the right strand over the left, then loop the right strand under the back of the left cord. Then poke the left cord behind the right and pull the cord through the left loop. You can adjust the spacing of the knots to your preference, just make sure that each row is even. For mine, I measured 2 inches, and you're going to continue this process until you reach the bottom of the bottle. Once you get to the bottom of the bottle, we're going to get started on the cow hitch knot. With the remaining strands, one at a time, take the cord and poke it through the ring and over to the left, Then poke it under the ring and pull the cord through the loop. You're going to continue this until there are no more loose strands left. To secure the cords, I melted the ends to keep them from fraying and glued them down. For the neck loop, this is optional, but I melted both ends to combine to give it a cleaner look. And finally, for the strap, you can adjust this to whatever size you want, but for this one I decided to make it a crossbody, so I measured my preferred length. I used the remaining paracord for the strap, and I believe there was about 25 feet left. I folded the cord in half and looped it around the bottom safety link. Then from this point, I marked my measurement here. From my measurement, I looped the cord through the other safety link using a Cobra weave. For the Cobra leave, you're going to start by putting the right cord over the middle cords, then place the left cord over the right and under to pull through the loop. After this, keep alternating left and right loops to create the Cobra weaving pattern. My paracord wasn't long enough to finish the Cobra weave to the end of the strap, but I like how the Cobra weave hits right at my shoulders, so it's more comfortable. If you wanted the Cobra weave to go all the way to the end of your strap, make sure to have a longer paracord piece when you're putting the strap together. And to finish, I cut and melted the ends to secure. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you can also recreate this water bottle holder because it's so fun to make and it's really therapeutic. I feel like this is the perfect accessory for hiking because you'll be hands-free and also always have your water bottle on you. So if you recreate this, let me know in the comments and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.